Okay, Misong, welcome in. Ryan Trungrove here again, your Class A Pro recording. And so, do you know that on the course there's par fours, par fives, and par threes yet? Do you know what that is? No, I didn't think so. So I'm going to go into that. So, on a golf course, so if we go to a golf scorecard, okay, and we look at what's happening on the course, this is a typical scorecard. And see how there's diagrams of the different hole designs up here, right? And then see how it says par right there. See how it says par? And this is the first hole, hole 1, and it's a par 4, okay? Now, a par 4, if we go par 4 in golf and you look, a par 4 is a hole where it's going to take you 2 shots to get there. So we go to the tee box, which is over here, and you hit a ball, and then you hit another ball onto the green in 2 shots ideally, and then you have 2 putts, which means you use that club twice to try to putt the ball into the hole. And if you do that, you get a 4, which would be a par. And then you would write it down on the scorecard as your score. Are you with me? It's like keeping score, like if you do bowling and things like that. We write our score down after each hole, right? Then on the scorecard, if we go back and look, see this? It says par 5. You see the 5 right there, par 5? A par 5 is a hole that takes 3 shots to get to the green. Okay, so par 5, it'll take longer. For example, this, look, you hit a tee shot, then you hit another shot, and then you hit it on the green. So that you would get there in 3 shots and then have 2 putts, which would equal a 5, right? And so that's how that would be a par 5. And then if we go back to the scorecard, look at this. There's par 3s. Do you see this one? See how it says par 3, right? And then a par 3, that's the shortest hole on the course. The par 3, this one is one like this. Look, there's the tee box where you put your ball, and then you would just hit it onto the green in 1 try, and then hopefully 2 putt for your 3, and then you would get a par. Now, not everyone does that. That's the plan, but not everyone does that. There's things called bogeys in golf, right? A bogey means that it took you more strokes than par, right? So a bogey in golf would be one over par on a hole, as you see there, right? And then guess what? They have a double bogey, right? And that it's 2 strokes over par. And then they have a triple bogey. That's not good when that starts happening, right? Because then you're 3 strokes over par, right? So on the par 3, where you should have just hit it onto the green in 1 shot, right? So let's say this one, you should have hit it from here in the tee box onto the green in 1. Instead, you hit your ball into the sand pit, and then you didn't get it out of the sand pit in your first shot. It stayed in the sand pit. Then on the third shot, you got it out of the sand pit, and then you 2-putted for a 5 on the par 3. So you made a double bogey, you see? Now, what if you had a great day and instead from the tee box here, you hit it onto the green like this close to the hole. And then because of our putting lesson, you put it in the hole in 2 shots, and it's a par 3. That means that you got a birdie, it's called, okay? And so a birdie is when it's 1 less than the par on the hole, okay? Now, if you do really well, let's say on the par 3, you hit it in the hole on the first try. That would be a hole in 1, right? I had 4 hole in ones. I actually had a hole in 1 2 months ago. When that happens, it's an eagle. It's called an eagle, like this. Look, an eagle is 2 strokes under par. So everything in score is relative to the par, and courses are a culmination of basically par 3s, par 4s, and par 5s. And then just to give you an example of what it looks like when you're playing a course, I'm going to show you this right here. So this is a lady player. Her name is Lynn Grant. Right now, she's on the tee box and she's hitting her driver. And this is a par 4. See how it has 1, 2, 3, 4? So she's supposed to get a 4 or better, maybe, hopefully, on the hole. and then she's going to hit it. So she'll hit her driver first. Let's watch. So that was her shot. And she hit it in the fairway, we say. She's in the fairway. Now she's in the fairway. Now, did you see the flag in the background there? Look, so now she's hitting her second shot, and she's going to try and hit it up there on the green.
Spin. You don't want to go long. It's a bit of adrenaline.
Oh, nice shot. Very nice. And so now she's got a chance to make that putt to get a 3. See how it says this is a birdie putt? Because that's her third shot. So let's see if she gets it.
Downhill putt for birdie.
She made it. What a great start. And so she made birdie. And see, this is her score. It just changed. That's her 19th birdie this week. Now she's on the next hole. Look, this hole's a par 5. You see? So now she's got to hit her driver.
The corner shouldn't be in play. Just try to favor the right-hand side as long as it doesn't run out. And again, in the perfect spot off the tee. Same club for Lynn Grant, 6 iron, ball above her feet. It's going to de-loft it a little bit. 182 yards. You're a natural thrower of the ball as well.
So she's there in 2 on the par 5.
It's tough to hit kind of a high, soft shot when that's your natural shape without pushing it out to the right.
And now she's gonna putt. Look, this is for eagle. Because it's her third shot on the par 5. And so now she has that putt for birdie, right? Let's see if she gets it, and then we'll go on from here. This is for birdie. Oh, 2 birdies in a row. She has a great start to the game, right? But this is how the game is played, and this is how the course is. And we do that 18 times. There are 18 holes on the golf course, which is why it takes about 4 hours to play 18 holes. But that's what we're doing out there the whole time. And that's what you're going to be doing soon in the future.